Mongols play like they don't care, and if LYG play like they've got nothing to lose, which is how they should play, and if Soundwave starts showing up, then that's when we have that conversation. But I don't think we can realistically have that talk just yet. A rough day in the office for Mongols on Mirage, but surely they bounce back here.
Yeah, you know, when I called some of their stuff on Mirage is embarrassing, it came from a place of love. You know, Mongols are the beating heart of the region right now. They're the ones right at the front. And they go straight in. Soundwave with the first kill. Soundwave with the second kill. There he is, as you mentioned. Opens up the feed. Mazzini are going to drop on through, looking for kills on towards the B site players. It's one at least. That's a little funky. No, it's not funky at all. Soundwave finds his third kill. His pistol is falling flat.
It is Blitz. However, there are rotations already, and it's that man again. A quad kill to kick off Anubis potentially for LYG. That'd be incredible for Soundwave, and he will get it as well. A call to arms for the man that single-handedly carried this team to victory, to the closed qualifier over Tyloo, opens up the account in dramatic fashion against the Mongols.
Yeah, great stuff. Mongols going for the drop in towards Dark through middle to go in towards B. Didn't really go for a mid smoke or anything, which probably would have assisted with that sort of play. So Soundwave's just able to sit back and find the fights one by one with the USP. Now he's got himself an M4. Boost over the top of Blitz. Oh, slippery. Oh no, technically just fell off. Ziggy's taking aggression outside of B. The boost is spotted as the smoke fades. This kill's free every day of the week. The LYG, it's just about keeping it clean.
They've got the bomb as well on top of this. Yeah, again, it's in spawn, so Zingy able to find another. Understands now, well, if there's a second player here, there might be a third. Not ready for the close corner of Senzu. So that is an MP9 at the very least. That is the bomb also recovered now for the Mongols. Shouldn't be anything else unless Soundwave gives his life over to Mazzinio. And this is another conversation point. Take a look at the series so far. It's Techno on a 1.6 rating, and he is not the player that you talk about really topping the board. Normally, it is the likes of Senzu. It is 9-10. Mazzinio has also been delivering a lot of important numbers recently. That has not been the case in this series. That needs to change in this map. Fantastic nade for Asex, who was sublime on Mirage. Round the corner go the Mongols, and it's to the demise of Asex. They're wounded. Walking straight into this site. It should be a cleanup, and it is. But it might come at the cost of a bomb plant, which is so valuable for the Mongols.
Yeah, honestly, 2 kills in a bomb plant. I mean, you take that if you're Mongols. That's a pretty nice way to get this round going. It will give them a pretty decent buy into the next. So he bolstered by it since he's going to have 5.5k. LYG. Let that one through, but they'll still be happy with the rounds. 2-0 start for them. FAMAS recovered. Still going to manage 3 M4s out. The Mongols are certainly going to have the better buy coming into this, and I want to see how they're going to set the tone on this T side. I think that's the key thing here, because they fumbled a lot of T side rounds on Mirage. Like we saw them lose to pistols twice. Funnily enough, it was when they were against the rifles that it felt like they did a lot of their best work. Early on, looking just like a bit of a default.
Especially when you consider that Anubis is very heavily T-sided. They need to give themselves some confidence. LYG. For them, Soundwave caught off guard. Immediate trades out of Zingy, though, is very good, but the pressure is still going to be applied here in middle. The Mongols are going to press the issue. Techno now slides into the position that was occupied by 9-10. It's going to be an A split.
Yeah, but it's only 2 players coming through here. You've still got Senzu, who's holding over towards Canals for a push out Dark. He's putting a bit of pressure on there, trying to make it seem like the split's not coming, but Mazzinio gets the kill on Assange. And Zingy slides in towards the bricks. Techno's found the perfect timing. The contact coming through A main first gives him the space to work. And this is looking a bit more like it from TheMongolz. Well handled. And they're going to get onto the board.
Great round. I actually really like the idea from Sanj, the aggressive play towards the fountain, but they were just ready for it. Mazinho finds that opener. And from there, all the dominoes just start to topple for LYG. Hoping to hold on to the AK. It's actually the MP9 that looks like it will probably be able to save a lot easier. Senzu will clear his corners, but won't get the best of Ace-X. So he will hold on, he will survive, and that's valuable. Especially because Haskir also finds an M4.
Yeah, that's perfect. Keeping these two players alive with the recovered rifles, even a kit picked up, some util. I'll have a pretty okay buy into this one. You can see that Soundwave has enough money, courtesy of the great start he had on both those opening rounds, so he can afford to buy himself, while the other two can get dropped over. So LYG will end up being able to compete into this round. In fact, it's almost a slightly better buy than the round previously, funnily enough. But TheMongolz, that was a really great way to start off the T-side. We need to see a bit more of that. So you see them again setting up across the map. They should be aware that LYG will have pretty decent weaponry into this one. Senior doing a bit more testing over towards A this time. Actually poking and prodding, and he's found that first kill. Zingy wants to try and trade him, has stepped on through, looking to push up in. And he actually finds that kill. Looked a little bit like maybe Mazinho was going to get an opportunity. 9-10 now wants to trade back. Zingy manages to just about get away. Not for long. 9-10 was ready for that rear grass. And another player heard over towards the connector. Soundwave has stepped in, playing at the bricks. 9-10's just being a distraction, though. The real hit is coming on B. But Haskir has found a perfect timing to find Senzu. Techno slinks through in the back lines, but a quick spin around has found the kill, and it's 9-10 alone in a 1 versus 2.
I was really surprised that Zingy was getting aggressive initially towards A, but it actually really helps out everything for these two players. We'll come back to it in a minute because 30 seconds left the round. It's still on. You see that 9-10, he's resetting through the spawn. Ace-X is going to set up and he'll have the opening advantage on this fight, but 9-10 hits the immediate headshot. And now it's all up for grabs. Haskir around the corner will just about catch 9-10 off guard. That still gets close. It still comes down to the one-on-one, but it's good anchoring on that B bomb site. And it's all set up from Zingy being aggressive because he buys enough time for Soundwave to come over and communicate to his team. Well, hang on a second. No one else is here. Ace-X can rotate back to B at the perfect moment. And the fact that Haskir wins out his fight in dark means that the split isn't available to the TheMongolz. They get overwhelmed. And whilst they will get one round, they immediately get sent back down to reality. It's a harsh one. LYG are here and they're not messing around.
Sanj with the MP9 solo in the site. About to meet a lot of TheMongolz players. Zingy, though, steps in that flank. He pushed out and they were so unaware. It's perfect. And the MP9 on the side does the defense. 2 for him. Senzu's wondering what went wrong.
It's just timing. Yeah, again, it is just timing from LYG. The fact that Zingy is able to backstab these players in towards middle means that Sanj is not split from both of these angles. It gets a lot of work done in that A bomb site. Senzu caught off guard. What a round yet again from LYG. And what's fantastic about this is it feels like all series long, the TheMongolz have been implementing a plan to disrupt these setups. of LYG. They've been looking to upset them, especially when they're on the defense, and make sure they can't get around going. And now the shoe's on the other foot. The Mongols are being battered and bruised before they can even enter anywhere on these bomb sites. And furthermore, LYG are taking the initiative. They're forcing the issues. They're not just executing out extremities of B to look for aggression. It's fights in towards mid. It's pushes over towards A in the round prior. And it's left the Mongols with absolutely nothing. And they need to wake up, because otherwise they'll find themselves in the lower bracket.
Yeah, LYG's lead in this game has been so good. What a shot from Senzu. Oh my god. Devastating Deagle. But at least the rifles are here to step up. Senzu with another, but he has no armor. And Soundwave, quick to find that one. 3 for him. AK AWP recovered. LYG, 5 rounds on this CT side. Normally you say that that's enough, but I feel like with the way they're going, they're going to be adding a few more to that tally.
The Mongols look their best when they're executing bomb sites, when they're keeping things simple. I really like the fact they have been pushing middle, because they have been finding a lot of success. But once they get the space, they need to actually do something with it, because they're allowing so much time in the round for the CTs to be able to flank, to be able to go for bolder plays. You can see now, the Mongols are giving LYG a lot of respect. It's a spread out default. They're not looking to hunt down the map control initially. Instead, they're casting their net. Senzu over towards Dark. Zingy forced back by the molly of Mazinio. If Haskia can find this kill onto Senzu, it would look pretty good yet again for LYG, because this will be another B split. This will be another test onto the bomb site.
Yeah, this time you don't have the AWP here, though. That's the crucial element. And Haskia falls. Asex, nice defensive smoke. That's going to give him something to work with. We can call the support over. Soundwave is going to step in. Good spam. But Soundwave deals one back of his own. And San just found Mazinho on the A-lurk. They can now fast come in through the canals. Soundwave still takes another fight forward. A 2-on-3. Smoke's littering everywhere. You can barely see a thing as they start to dissipate. And Asex never left. Still present. And it's all into 9-10. He's found a double up in towards Dark. And the last player spotted Asex. 9-10. What a quad kill. 3 kills in quick succession. That double up into Dark. I would love to see that from his POV, because all we saw on the feed was headshot after headshot.
Incredible stuff from 9-10. It's an individual effort which bails the Mongols out of a disastrous situation. I've really got to credit Asex and his smoke, because it created so much of an illusion, not only of where he was, but where the rest of his team were coming in from. Good double layering from LYG to get the kill on the player that was holding the extremity. It meant that their split was a lot more potent. Soundwave being able to do the damage through these smokes off the back of Asex causing chaos. And he didn't even really do anything. A second round should establish a little bit of belief. The money is now on breaking point. It's Senzu that finds the opening kill just through the smoke on the back of the bomb site. He wants more, but instead he'll find resistance. And now Soundwave's pushed mid. And he's got the bomb.
Oh my god, he's found a second as well. How has this happened? Senzu gets like the most BS kill, right? I'm not sure whether it was a pre-aim or what through the smoke, but it was perfect. One comes back in response though, and then they are swarming. 9-10 just wants to recover the bomb. Good flashbang. It's at least allowed him to slip on through, I think. He spotted Zingy. And this fight is everything. Zeno needs to find Sanj, who's just sitting back in towards heaven. The bomb's been allowed to escape, and it can come over. This double up, Askia and Zingy slowly going together, and it's a big pause across the map. Mazinho has taken that space, though. He's taken the initiative, but I like this from Sanj. Sitting back and even spotting. He might not have held the bomb site, but he's held the advantage for LYG.
You can see how worried they are about this. 9-10 is now just punched in the digits, but the flash fully blinds Mazinho. Incendiary goes to camera, which means that these players are now going to be walking into the crosshair of 9-10. And once again, it's his heroics that need to be pulled out the hat for the Mongols. Dodges the flash, and in fact, it finds Haskia, but suddenly it's a 2-on-1. Mazinho position noted, and Zingy will hit the shot once more. LYG Keep playing these rounds perfectly. And yet again, it's another low buy that goes against the Mongols. 6 rounds on the CT side of Anubis is more than enough.
Crazy stuff from LYG. I can't believe some of the rounds. The timings on their aggressive pushes are very, very good. Like, Soundwave in towards middle, but then Zingy as well. It just feels like they have a perfect read on when to be taking these maneuvers. Husky very lucky to get that kill back through the smoke as well. This time just goes for the open fight onto Senzu. It's a freebie offered up. No, looking to lurk around this smoke. Asex misses with the secondary ult, but are you expecting another one? Kill still comes through and overwhelm. 910 comes into the site. Haskia's now in towards Dark, stepping on in. But it's even. Back and forth. Mongols will be happy with this. At least they've been able to get in to the bomb side. But Soundwave, they're not anticipating him being that close. Bomb plant denied. And the force buy falls flat.
Soundwave is 15 and 5 now. This is the level I expected from him all across the series. But the fact we're now getting it on Anubis is incredible. Zingy is also out elevating himself up, but the fact that Blitz has gone absent, the fact that everyone on this team, bar 910 for the Mongols, is missing is really troublesome. Something's got to give. Something needs to change here for this side. Soundwave spamming the smoke. It's Techno that will at least drop in towards the water, but it's Sanj yet again with another opening kill.
Smoke. So you have to be very patient out towards Dark. Pistols all the Mongols have into this round. I mean, it feels like 8, right? For sure for LYG. Which is a crazy amount to be working with on the CT side. Fighting in Dark. Senzu gets one, but Haskio has been locking down Dark time and time again. Asex supporting. And Soundwave on the rotation gets both. So yeah, will be 8 already. This is insane from LIG. This is not the result I was expecting.
No, not at all. Leaning free B to kick things off because the Mongols have been hitting the B bomb site over the last 3 or 4 rounds. It makes a lot of sense. 910 on the AWP. Finally, his preferred weapon. AK's out for the rest of the gang. And an immediate change of pace here. It looks like the Mongols want to hit B early. To be honest, something they've been able to do quite consistently is find these openings towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, honestly, just go as a group, fight your way forward. And they managed to do that. Asex dealt with. Haskia run on over. That's perfect. They've breached the site. These slow defaults that they've been running, where they've been meticulous across the map, have been falling short of anything at all. So finally, they group up. They go early. And they've found success. But with all the money LYG have, yeah, of course, they're going to have a little bit of a look in.
Oh.
Although, with Sanj deleted like that, yeah, I think they might just try and get away.
What a good round. That is the perfect round to call as well. As you mentioned, the slow default was creating a lot of openings for LYG to already gain information all over the map. Whereas this time, you're not giving them any room to breathe, and the rotations are just too slow as a consequence. Still money in the bank to replenish utility and weapons for LYG. But it feels like it's... Oh, it needs to be a 4th round for the Mongols. It needs to be on this T side.
very early utility update from TheMongolz, just trying to put a bit of panic into the LYG camp with that smoke off spawn, but nothing follows up, so it's not really causing any issues, but Soundwave is. I don't even know how he gets that first kill. But now he's found 3. Sanj catches Mazzinho trying to lurk into A, and 9-10 is alone. This is going to be 9 for LYG. A shocking result on the CT side of this map 3. They want to go into the upper bracket. But 9-10 still has some fight left in him. An overextension, just trying to force the issue. An ace clutch required, but walking back through the smoke, Zingy is here on the other side, and Zingy should be locking this in, but 9-10 can't quite get it done. Haskia able to save the day, and it's a 9-3 half.
I am in shock and disbelief right now because we could be looking at one of the biggest upsets in quite a long time. LYG are 9-3 up against the TheMongolz on the deciding map, and they are running mid. The flashbang is good, but there's too many players. And Acex overwhelmed. Soundwave hoping for more, but it's just the sheer quantity of players. Mazzinho needs to step up with the dualies, and he is. A third one locked in, finally. Some respite, a sight of relief for the TheMongolz. As Senzu locks it in, that was crucial.
Yeah, you said the quantity of players, but it was the quantity of bullets that works out for the TheMongolz there. I'm seeing here. Lucky he had the dual Berettas, because if he just had a USP, that was done. He needed so many to finish that extra kill. A really good recovery after LYG get an opener and start to burst through middle. You can see exactly what their intention was, just to split on towards A, but a third player not anticipated. And so Mazzinio gets out his M4. Get ourselves a couple of deagles and a flashbang for LYG to fish for some kills, potentially a plant.
They are waiting, aren't they? They are hoping that someone gives them a fight. Will be given double swing with the MP9s. And double kill for the Mongols. Even a further nade lands perfectly. Onto Haskia. That one hurts. This could be a flawless round. And to be honest, exactly what the Mongols need. They just need this confidence. Miss flash as well from Sanj. Will grab a deagle.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Okay.
What?
Sure. What on earth was that?
No way. Oh, man. See, that 9 on the scoreboard next to LYG, that's not a fluke. This is a team with some serious skill. What? Oh, my Lord.
Okay. Cool.
All right, well, no bomb plant, but a nice kill, and our AK is out. 9-10 opting for an early AWP. So he is in towards middle with that one. So YG spread out, searching for information. Ace X cops a hefty old nade. That's actually a cool nade. That's over towards rugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senzu also catching flak. It's a good one. It's a variation, obviously, because normally you see players just constantly throw them into the stairs. Great nade yet again. Speaking about the util. Further damage. Great molly as well from Blitz, because it means the progression is halted. Although, Zingy is still standing and waiting for the pressure. The MP9 goes straight up to the chopping block. Mazzinio now worried about this A split, but he should really be worried about middle, because there's so many players here. Speaking of util, all thrown in from rugs. Now Haskia, Zingy, and Soundwave, they need to be this triple threat that gets them over the line. The spam is fantastic. And Mazzinio and Senzu pick up the pieces. That is a fantastic round out of the Mongols.
They're really well handled. Senzu getting a whole flurry of kills. Mazzinio with a double as well. That rotation is everything. A slight pause in towards middle. You can see LYG had to wait for all the utility, the flames that come forward. And then the spam is so good. They can't fight back. They're already committed at that point. So they just have to keep fighting on in. And Senzu is just ready for them. The CT side is starting strong for the Mongols. LYG are going to get Tech-9s out as the lost bonus starts to build. And looking like pace, looking like B, going to be tested. You can see smokes getting ready to be thrown. One's already landed over towards CT. The 9-10's here. Orb at the ready. 2 players with him, so plenty to defend with.
Quite clever. They got the util. They got the initial volley out of the Mongols, and then they were hoping that it could be an easier way into the bomb site. Not the case whatsoever. 9-10 claims another 2 to add to the tally. He was single-handedly keeping Mongols, I wouldn't say afloat, but just in the contest in the first place. There's that cool AK. The Mazzinio just inspected. 19 kills for 9-10. Senzu and Mazzinio are trying their best to pick up the pieces as well to support him. But this has been a fantastic response from the Mongols. It's now 4 in a row. This match has been incredibly streaky in nature. Momentum, definitely. Right now with the CT side.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy that it's been the CT sides that have been doing most of the work for these teams so far. And it has to be for the Mongols. Great kill. Zinio expecting some presence outside of A as the utility comes in and he's ready for that fight. Sanj looking to activate. 9-10 as well, peering on over, knowing that something's coming forward. And that flame actually doesn't go deep enough to disrupt him at all. Senzu's does burn Sanj low. Now he wants to swing off the back of it. Can't see him behind the flames, but he still finds the kill. Almost. Could have been a bit hairy. Techno gets one. Spam from Blitz is beautiful. Zingy has a 1v4. Senzu very close by. Dealt with. He was low HP. Now you know where Zingy is at. That smoke's going to be fading shortly, and he's going to be in a world of trouble. 9-10, even coming into dark. The Blitz is still there, ready to swing. And they keep 3 alive.
Good recovery. Really good from the Mongols. Plenty of money to work with. LYG can't even get into a bomb site at the moment. They can't plant. They're going to be back on Tech 9s. They could even afford maybe 1 Mac 10, but it's just going to be pistols. And the sentiment is it's just going to be a really poor investment. The Mongols can look to keep stretching their advantage. They can keep looking to equalize the scoreline and also prevent LYG back to the same pistol strat. This time with a couple of bits of util thrown in. Blitz falls back, drops the nade forward. The spam will catch one, but yet again, it's LYG looking to apply the pressure in towards mid, but it can't quite happen. Asex 1v2, it's a lot of damage, but can he collect?
No. Oh, Mazzinho, sorry. Found. So 1v1 commences. Senzu is pushed all the way through. And Asex is going for the gamble, going straight to B. Not sure whether he heard a sound cue or what was given over to give him the confidence that Senzu wasn't nearby. The reposition back into Temple, knowing that if a player has pushed out through B, it would be through Dark, which is Senzu's position. So it's likely it's going to come back in from that way. Plenty of util for Senzu, so he can isolate with the flames, with the smoke. And that's a perfect smoke. Asex has to walk through it, and he's able to find Senzu. An insane clutch. It's the burst through middle, and it's Asex to close.
How does he know? Just walks through the smoke immediately after it being deployed. Stares at Senzu straight in the face. Senzu's got all these different angles to clear. And a rabbit out the hat now for LYG. What a ridiculous round. Which they're able to come back in. Still, it's going to have to be difficult for them to be able to try and close this map. Yet again, another investment. Another AWP. Zingy crosses over, wants to hold Senzu. But everyone will wait patiently. It's a stalemate until Senzu blinks first. That's a really audacious swing.
Not spotting anything on the right side, so feels that maybe someone's gotten up close, wants to wide swing it. Soundwave able to fight through middle as well. This is starting to fall apart. Soundwave's having an insane map as well. Middle is his. Zenio also falls. Techno at least steps in for a kill, but traded immediately. 9-10's over on A. This is going to be 11 for LYG. What an upset that is happening before our very eyes. Oh, 9-10. Soundwave walks right past. They're sitting on opposite sides of each other with no idea. It's kind of crazy that 9-10 is just sitting here.
Yeah, he feels like he's going to be hunted. Instead, that's not going to be the case. Will slowly start to fall away. They've still got chances here, the Mongols. They've still got opportunity to build back into this half, but it's going to take Herculean effort from everyone. Soundwave now starts to clear. Starts to check these corners, hoping to find the AWP. But he can't do it. 9-10 will hold on. 21 kills to his name. Will be able to also give a rifle over. So the Mongols can invest into this.
Well, part of that investment's a Mag 7 for Blitz.
That's fine. That's
You
good.
got double up. I don't know how the Mag 7 gets sold. Just trolling. Just trolling. he wanted to. So we'll bring out the double AWP on Mirage without success. Anubis, it feels like, is a map that you can definitely find a lot with it. Senzu's going to be over at B. 9-10 playing the more dynamic role in middle. The presence shown outside of A main. See from the mini-map that there's a lot of LYG players over towards this direction. Soundwave again, prodding in mid where time after time he's been able to find success, and his presence here is enough. It's a late lurk. Great Molotov though. Asex burns down almost to a crisp. Getting spammed too, he barely gets away.
Oh, he doesn't. 9-10 follows up with a HE. That's a good opening kill. But they're so worried about middle. They've actually vacated just for a moment. A main. Mazinho slides back in to help out his AWP. The smokes are going to rain over. It's going to be the execute. But that is a perfect piece of utility to keep them at bay.
Great HE. But 9-10 undeterred. Mazinho, the close angle. Nice no-scope. But the USP of 9-10 is there. 3 in the round for him. It feels like it's 9-10 versus the world right now, keeping Mongols in this map. LYG, no bomb plant for them, but the money is still there, so they're not going to make it any easier for the Mongols. I don't know if that double AWP was ever revealed either. I don't think Senzu ever needed to show himself because that defense on A was so strong.
Yeah, I don't think they know. Look at this proactive fighting towards mid this time from the Mongols as well. LYG has shown that they want it. Soundwave being given the opportunity. The good layering of utility this time is going to keep him back. Another flash potentially to go around the corner. Blitz won't actually take full advantage of it. It's all to entice them back into more utility. That's done a lot of work early on.
That smoke's going to be very disruptive to the intentions of LYG. 9-10 has a good angle, but if Zingy comes from that right side, it's going to be hard to adjust. Oh, the flashbang is good. 9-10 forced off. Soundwave set up for success. And he's not done. Blistering in towards the A bomb side. What a shot from Soundwave. A flick straight to the dome of Mazinho. Blitz gets his kill, but he can't get any more. Soundwave is ready and raring to go. Bowls them over. And that's going to be map point, series point for LYG. They are looking for a spot in this upper final. Senzu and Techno saving these double AWPs. That's all they can do.
This is... I can't believe that round from Soundwave. The fact he's able to adjust onto the player in the bomb site was really good initiative initially in mid by LYG. They use their utility really well. The flashbangs completely flush 9-10 out of the position. They then swing together through the double doors to guarantee that kill. And from there, they just accelerate. Last time, they were damaged by the spam that the Mongols were applying. This time, they had the free liberty to split through camera. And Soundwave makes the most of it. 12-9. For 9-10, he will have the AWP. Senzu will keep his. For the rest of the squad, it's not as well reinforced as Famis is.
Saving double AWPs kind of feels like a double-edged sword in a way, because yeah, you're right, it ends up with Famis's. It definitely feels like we need to get one of these AWPs involved somewhere. LYG are going to A. This has been their destination in the majority of these rounds that they've found success. Usually it comes with a bit of a mid presence, but this time they've opted just to hit straight into the site. There's a double set up in mid. So if they'd gone that way, it would have been countered by the Mongols. But instead, it's Mazinho needing to defend solo. The Flames go forward to give him some time, and good damage done. The FAMAS bullets do wonders for Mazinho. A triple kill in the site. Zingy tries to burst in, but 9-10 there for the immediate trade. And it's Asex connecting the final bullets of his spray that gives a chance for him in this clutch. Around the corner comes Senzi, brought down to half HP. Asex takes a moment to pause, and he finds the kill. Not like this. Not after all the work Mazzinio has done. It's got to be Techno walking in, and Asex is going to clutch it out. A 4K for him, and LYG with the upset of the bracket. What a way to get it done. Beating TheMongolz. I'm lost for words. How does that happen?
I don't know how that happens, especially after Mazzinio gets 3 kills there on the entry. It's actually a really good decision to go A for LYG because they've been conditioning mid round after round. I think it was 3-4 rounds in a row. They send 3 players over at mid.